Alrighty, I want to do a quick video on platooning and why you should do it, and sometimes why not. So generally I think I've played about 36% of my 39,000 games in Platoon, maybe slightly less, so don't get the impression I just roll around in Platoon with other unicoms seal clubbing. That's not the case at all. Sometimes I kind of just like to play on my own and be responsible for someone else, or I want the freedom to kind of YOLO. Other times I'm kind of feeling sociable, and when in that mood there's almost nothing better than playing with another really good player and carrying a game, and the sort of comradeship you get when you play with guys a lot. And I just want to point out some of the benefits via a couple of games. So in the first game I'm playing with Cyborg from UK War, who's an exceptionally good player, and we're playing tier 5 game. The enemy have actually got stronger tanks, so what we're going to do is play together and go the heavy route, go right. So you can see that Cyborg's basically pushed, and he's tier 1 heavy, and we're both driving heavy tanks, so it makes sense to go the heavy route here. And what he's doing is kind of holding like an absolute boss in the middle there, and not only is he holding, he's spotting the enemy up for me, and as you can see he's enabling me to go to work on these guys. They're kind of targeting him, and I'm hammering them, and you can see he knows that I'm covering his right flank, so he's starting to go to work on the left, but at the same time he's kind of baiting them into trying to get round to clear him. You can see what a great job he's doing with the field of fire in the middle. So he's holding left, and now I'm holding right, and all the enemy can see is basically two heavy tanks pretty much hold down behind some rocks, just flogging them from two different directions. Now, I play with Cyborg a lot, so this isn't coincidence or whatever you want to call it. By the way, sorry to T34 there, I don't know, it's stuff I blocked in deluxe, but anyway, this isn't kind of coincidence the way we're playing. We deliberately did that, and if we play this map together in two heavy tanks, without giving anything away, this is pretty much what we're going to do most games. And once we've kind of smashed the enemy in this sort of corridor, we're then freed up to play our own games. And you can see he's out there on the right, he's called for help. He's a big boy actually, he doesn't actually need it, and as I go across to help him, I notice that I have problems of my own with this scavenger, so I'm going to have to deal with him. And as you can see, we got it down to 2 on 2, and now we're 2 on 1, and I'm pretty confident I can take this scav out. I can probably bounce him and finish him off. And so I do, and there you have the benefits of platooning in a nutshell. You're with one other guy who if you practice together, you kind of know how you're going to play a map. But you also know that on your team there is at least one other player who's competent. You know what I mean? They don't just sort of understand what you're going to do and work with you, but you know they're kind of not going to get out early, and that they're going to stick in there with you, which helps a lot. Okay, second game I'm playing with the esteemed Mavel, or the Marvel as I like to call him, and we're going to, it's a totally different game. It's obviously mines, we're driving meds, so what we're going to do here, we've looked at the opposition and we're going to push hill. Now look, don't get me wrong, we might have made the decision to push right together, go around the map, but probably if you take two meds out the game going right, unless the team holds like a boss in the middle, you're probably going to be in a lot of trouble. But you can see we've agreed what we're going to do already, and we're going to push as one up the middle here. That's a wicked trait, by the way. Burn, baby, burn. I'm going to push up here, and I know that I'm going to take some shots for my pain. But actually, I also know that the Marvel's going to get up here without really sustaining any damage at all, because I've taken the hits for the team. So what we're kind of doing as well is trying to share our hit pools, and that's something else you can do when you platoon. Basically, if one of you's getting low on hit points, and you can see I'm slightly lower here because I've been the guy who's pushed. You can share the hit pool so that your teammate can take some hits for you. So you end up not having a hit pool of, say, 800-900 in the tank, and actually you've got 1600-1800. But because if you view your platoon mate's hit pool as your own and vice versa, it can be really effective. And you can see what we did there. We worked together to take that guy. I dropped down and he pushed around. And we're not on Discord, but we play together a lot, so we know exactly what each other are going to do. And we both had the same thought here. We know exactly what we're going to do. We're going to push around this corner. There's low hit point tanks, and we're just going to focus fire these guys. So one into the VK. Do you see that? I mean, he didn't even know what happened. I smacked him once. The Mavel smacked him straight afterwards. We took him out totally. And now we're going to push the Helsing, because clearly he's the next biggest threat. There you go, double tapped him. So again, you can see the benefits of platooning. If you focus, one tank together, I might hit him for 200. My teammate might hit him for 200. If he's got 400 left in the hit pool, he's out the game. So again, if you're picking the same targets, you can basically focus fire them and delete them from the game. You got some guy running around with just under half his hit pool left or half his hit pool left, and you two buggers come around the corner and focus fire him. He's wrecked within a second. He's out the game and in the garage thinking what the hell happened there. So you can see here the Mavel is dealing with the KV3. I'm worried that he's going to get capped by the KV2, so I've covered his back, shot the KV2 through the top of the turret. And I say noob that at the end because the IS-2 was carrying on in chat the moment he thought the team might lose. So I thought, right, well, you can have some back, son. So there you go, the benefits of platooning. Just to let you know, actually, if you're actually playing with another really good player, you tend to be bottom tier all the time, but then probably the benefits of playing with someone else who's competent outweigh it. Anyway, I hope this was thought-provoking. Thanks very much.